All right, so first I'm going to show you what I bought from Walmart, and then we'll go upstairs and I'm going to show you an adult diaper that I wore out today, just a bag. And so what I bought was, let's take a look. I bought 2 enemas right here. They're 4 something each, Canadian. The Vagisil Itch and Protect was on sale. These are really good for actually your testicle skin if you're a man, because your skin on your balls is the exact same skin that vaginas are made up of. And this is for vaginas. And I got myself some ranch. I'm sorry, I know it looks like we're filthy animals here, like hoarders or something. I promise, I'll get this. We work on it now and then. It's never perfectly clean, but it's usually not this cluttery. It's pretty bad. I've just been working, so. And I also got a bag of overnight pads. I haven't seen these at our local Walmart for a while. Really good to use as diaper stuffers. You can use them standalone. I think if you're a woman, you're gonna be able to use these standalone. A guy, maybe, maybe not. For a man, you're better off just to use these in a diaper. They're really, really good boosters. And I was at a health store one time that specialized in like wheelchairs and diapers and stuff like that. And she was telling me that these pads do not work as diaper stuffers, because I told her that I was doing that with them. But yeah, she didn't understand how it works. You can either cut them in the middle on the back, poke them with holes in the plastic backing, or you could just put them in as is. Most of the time I just put them in my diaper as is, and you see how it's kind of thin on the sides? It just overflows into the diaper pad. And I also got these for $5. They're on sale. So if you're using like Good Nights or something like that and you're worried about your sheets getting wet, you can use this. Of course, it's always recommended you use a waterproof mattress protector. Actually, I bought one of those mattress protectors, but I haven't put it on the bed yet. All right, let's go upstairs and see what I got to show you. Rather than cut the film up and edit it, I'm just gonna do it old school. We're gonna do it in one take. So, I don't know if you can hear my diaper that I'm wearing. So I wore this diaper to do a drug test this morning, like a drug and alcohol test for a new job. And I must say, the lady might have heard it crinkling. I'm pretty sure she must have. It's very crinkly. So what I'm talking about is this a better dry day. Now, what these are good for is basically what I just wore, the one I'm wearing for. It's kind of I don't plan to use the diaper, but I have a diaper on just in case I have some sort of leakage issue. They are day, as it says right here, and they're not meant for continual voids, like to be used over and over. You might be very lucky if you get 2 bladders in them, depending on if you're standing or laying down, but if you're sitting like on a car ride and you do 2 full bladders in them, I'm pretty positive, like, unless you have a really tiny bladder, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some major leakage issues. So ideally, just 1 full-on maxed out bladder is probably what these are capable of handling. There are 20 is the Better Dry M7, apparently, M7. And this is the medium, fits 29 to 43 inches. Now let's take a look. Now I did pee in these ones once. I really needed to use them after I got out of there, because what you're supposed to do for the drug and alcohol test. So for the alcohol, you just blow into a little circular thing, and you also pee into a cup, which is also circular, and then you can empty your bladder, the rest of it, into the toilet, and they just test the contents of the cup, but they don't want you to flush the toilet. So was able to relieve my bladder there, but I drank so much water to get ready for this test that I had to pee really bad after I left. And so I'll show you what the diaper looks like after 1 pee. I only use this once. So let's take a look right here real quick. And there it is in the front real quick. And we got the side shot. And we got the other side shot. So this is how they held up. And let's take a look at the back, if you can see that there. So a little bit wet, but they did the job. They really did serve their purpose. And these are great if you don't want something that's super bulky, but you need a little bit of protection, a little bit of emergency protection. The only thing is, you might want to change them after one full pee or a couple regular voids. But as said, amazing emergency diaper if you just need something to protect that bladder or bowel. And they're thinner, they're more discreet. So if you don't want a big bulky diaper, if you think you're just going to use them maybe once or maybe won't use them at all, this is amazing. This is perfect. Whereas, of course, if you need some overnight protection, you're going to want to go ahead and use a thick adult diaper, something that's, 2 or 3 times as thick as this. They are plastic backed. They have the front. Ooh, they have a front elastication. And do they have a rear? Yes, they have a rear elastication. Very comfortable, very comfy. They can become loose and start to sag, unfortunately, once you wet them. But I mean, they're diaper, they serve their purpose. If you have to pee or you have to poo, they will have your back. And the inside, I really like how some of these medical diapers do not have the acquisition layer, like the visible color. It's just the same throughout, whereas like if you know what I'm talking about, the Rears products and a lot of these ABDL diapers or premium diapers in general, they'll have a blue acquisition zone, and it just never really lines up with a male's penis. You see, it really almost needs to come up more. So I do appreciate that there is. I'd rather nothing in there than have to look at this, because my Johnson kind of, the tip ends right there. And if you just want to see, I mean, mind you, the Rears diapers do absorb a ton. They're really good. I definitely can't bash them. It's just the acquisition layer that kind of sucks on them. And yeah, you know what? It's actually really hard just to tell by looking at them, because they're uncompressed now. This package has been opened. This package has been open for a while. But maybe you can tell the difference. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, the Rears is definitely thicker. The Rears is twice, probably, I would say easily twice the weight or more as the Better Dry Day. But Better Dry Day, fantastic diaper, plastic backed, will keep the odor in, I'm sure, a lot better than a cloth backed. It'll stay on a lot better than a cloth backed. It'll absorb more than a crappy Depend tape-on diaper. It's a really amazing daytime diaper or one-time emergency use, or maybe you can make it to the restroom 8, 9 times out of 10, but that one time you need a diaper protection, it will be there for you, and it will not leak, I'm certain, after 1 wetting, but after 2, I can't guarantee that it won't. It's a daytime, so what do you expect? Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. There's my good nights. All right, bye.